I will need
I think there's going to be a big target on our team this year. I know that last year we won last year.
Last year's grand final, which was an epic game, won just by Point Chev, completed an unbeaten season for the Point Chev Pirates, and here they go again, looking to defend their title. Here comes Big Pat Simply. Tavita has a dab from dummy half, and he could go all the way here. Oh yeah! And that's what happens when you can make a mistake against Point Chev. They will punish you.
The Bulldogs have, over the history of their club, won close to 12 times.
Yeah, the hunger is there, and we've got a lot of young boys coming through, so I know they're hungry as well.
And in goes Jeremiah Schuster. What a try, too. Sawaki Tofa. All day doggies. The top two teams in the Auckland Rugby League Club competition face off in the grand final of the Fox Memorial in 2023. It's the Richmond Bulldogs against the Point Chevalier Pirates. The Pirates, the defending champions, on a day that's already seen history made with the Howard Hornets women's team winning their first ever premiership. Can the Bulldogs make it number 12? Can the Pirates make it championship number 6? A big crowd in here at Go Meet at Mount Smart Stadium for this Fox Memorial Final for 2023. Stephen McIver, Anthony Gelling in the house for this one. Let's see how the teams line up and what you think and how this one might unfold. We'll start first of all by taking a look at the Richmond Bulldogs. And Anthony, the one thing that stands out for me, and we'll talk about this for both teams, fullback Beau Courts, 3 tries this year, player of the year for the Richmond Bulldogs, and also James Gavay at number 10.
Yeah, fantastic season from both those guys. And what a matchup it's going to be. Look at these Point Chev Pirates as well. Oli Tuamavavi and Pat Sipley. That battle between the 1s and the 10s, absolutely phenomenal.
But the Richmond Bulldogs offer plenty of firepower. Keep your eye out also on Jeremiah Schuster playing in the number 11 jersey. Biden Bulldogs, well, will they do it? The Point Chevalier Pirates may be going as favourites, but they finished second behind the Bulldogs at the end of round robin. And this is how the Pirates line up for the grand final in 2023, and Oli Tuamavavi, team of the year and fullback of the year at the Auckland Rugby League Awards with 7 tries. Francis Ledger, what do you say about that? The skipper, he's been there, done that, knows what it's all about. But then you've got the likes of Pat Sipley in number 10. Strong lineup, but lots of tries on offering for both these teams.
Such an exciting team, like you said, Stephen. Those back 5, when the ball's on the ground, when there's up high, you got to look out, because that back 5 can sting you from anywhere. Those centres, especially Freedom and Francis as well, with the experience.
So it'll be the experience of the Point Chevalier Pirates, the defending champions, against the Richmond Bulldogs. And it's really lovely to see a side like the Bulldogs with so much history back in the big dance, isn't it?
Yeah, was it their last win since
1980?
1980, so plenty of history there. 11 grand final victories along the way. So much history there.
So the conditions are pretty strong. It's actually quite broken up in the middle of the ground. They've got to be very careful of that. It was noticeable in the women's final that they were trying to avoid that area, because you don't want to roll an ankle or anything like that, particularly on this ground, which is in staggeringly good condition. And teams just waiting to come out for this big moment. Have you ever played in a Fox final?
I have, 2011.
Yeah?
Yep, if you look at the top left corner of the shield, there it is, Howard, 2011. Very exciting day.
And you played that, I remember this, you played that on Mount Smart number 1.
Yeah, that's right.
And that was a big day, wasn't it?
Oh, huge day for the club. First victory ever in the Fox for Howard on our 50th Jubilee also.
What does it mean to win a Fox for a club?
Oh, it's different because you're playing for your home club. You know, these boys, it's their hometown. the boys you went to school with, it's the guys you grew up with, you know, and they're the ones standing next to you on the field. You got your family in the stands. It doesn't get more special than that.
Does it mean more sometimes? I know you've played in Super League, the big clubs. You played for the Warriors and the Likes and the Roosters. But to win a Fox, is that sort of like part of your DNA?
Yeah, it's something that completes the story, I think. You know, you play the big games and stuff like that, but, you know, if you strip it right back to the grassroots, this is what the game's about.
There's big James Gavay. Can't miss him at the back there in the Richmond, his hair flowing. There is Jeremiah Potu for the Richmond Bulldogs. 9 tries for him this season, so let's be mindful of that. There is a lot of firepower across the park here for this Fox Memorial final. And that's what we are expecting. Lots of excitement, lots of fireworks, and a full grandstand here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2, and people standing up on the hill by the changing sheds and ready to go. The conditions less than perfect.
Well, word is that the game has sold out, so there are people outside. One fortunately can't get in. Luckily, we will be streaming the game today on YouTube and on
Sky Sports 7. Yes, it's on the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel. So wherever you are around the world or on Aotearoa New Zealand, welcome to Go Media Stadium Mount Smart number 2. There's an air of excitement, and you know that when the crowd starts chanting that they're buzzing and ready for this one. The juniors were out playing beforehand, and it will be the Point Chevalier Pirates through Francis Ledger to start this grand final.
Yeah, so strong again this year, Point Chev Pirates. However, last round of the round robin, they were beaten by Mount Albert, so they are human. They bleed like the rest of us.
I used to call Mount Albert the Mafia. I'm not so sure anymore. It's the Richmond Rovers, the Point Chevalier Pirates, the Fox Memorial Grand Final for 2023. And here we go. It's the big dance in the Auckland Club competition. Will it be the Bulldogs or will it be the Pirates? And a strong first run from Wesley Vaikoso for the Dogs. It'll be interesting to see here, Anthony, how they want to play this game too. It's always that first 3 or 4 minutes just settling into finding your rhythm, and whether there's the early errors or whatever.
Yeah, especially in these conditions, that wind is going to look to be a bit of a pest. Point Chev with a very condensed D-line to start this game, but Richmond moving it well, going to the left and coming back to the middle. So, and then finding touch on the last tackle there.
Bo Courts with a sort of a handy little touch finder. Parky Parkinson is your referee in the middle this afternoon, taking control of this grand final. There's a lot of intensity on the faces, isn't there? He's just he was hanging for a 40-20. Wasn't going to get it with a kick like that, but now they've got to put defensive pressure on the Pirates. So Pirates for their first set.
To the side, 8! One on and hold!
Yeah, just with the way that ball flew on the last tackle there on that kick, you can see some strong defence here from Richmond, but you can see the effect of the wind. So Point Chev with a real advantage here in the first half.
It's a strong tackle on the mark.
James Gavay just reminding them, hey, you actually can play it on the mark, Oli Tuamavave. And when you have someone like James Gavay who has plenty of experience, that just gives you a little bit of an extra edge.
You just know it's a special year for Richmond. He was with the New South Wales Cup team earlier this year, but Judy calls. He's back in the Bulldogs jumper here today.
Etu Fukufuka in the number 9 jersey for the Point Chevalier Pirates, just making their way down towards the Dogs line.
Wait on. Go. Not late.
Go to the air through Sensei Inu. It's a high ball. It's a short ball. They've let it bounce, which is always dangerous. Picked up beautifully by the Pirates. Flicked out the back, and it's still alive. And still alive it goes. Here come the Pirates. And Bassini, does he score? I heard a whistle, no. Forward pass is called. The whistle blew just before he received the ball. Pirates fans got excited. Watch closely. It's that ball there. Yeah. Well, he probably gave himself away. Stretched for the ball.
Yeah, what I mentioned before the game, how dangerous that back five are from Point Chev. If you let the ball bounce,
Just wait for the ref when he's
especially
ready.
in these situations, in this part of the field, they can sting you.
Work by Dylan DeVita in the 13 jersey was key there, getting the ball out and then the quick switch. So the Dogs survive a forward pass and near try from the Pirates. Now they have the ball again. And there's some fearsome defence, strong defence. So that's Harry Durbin. Harry Durbin getting involved there in the 18. Just watch closely the tip tackle. Well, that's the end of it.
Yeah, it was a strong run with a tackle to match.
That's not how they wanted to kick for touch and make about 2 metres from where they were.
You just don't trust that wind, do you?
That was Hawaii Annandale with the kick. So Bulldog ball. Jeremiah Schuster trying to get the quick play. Doesn't get it.
That left side, mate. One more step from them. Stand now, Harry. Hey, Patrick. Hold here. Hold.
Casey Chalmer playing the ball.
Good work, mate.
Led Kamuhemu waiting. There's Gave.
Drop. Take down, Michael. Mark straight. Hold. Go free.
Just doing by the numbers. Ihar Sofa just on halfway for the Richmond Bulldogs. Gave looks, goes. Good, strong carry by the former Warrior and Tiger.
Give him space. Wait, Francis.
So Halua Tinga, he's dropped back now, 5th tackle. He's out here on the right wing for Point Chev.
James Gave trying to suck the penalty. Oh, man.
James, you're not going to get that, mate. That's you. That's you.
Bucky Parkinson knew exactly what he was doing.
Bit of jiu-jitsu there.
5 and last, it'll chip and chase now. The Bulldogs got the chase. They've got it, but they run into each other. Ole Tuamavavi and Pasene.
Yeah, hey, don't hit it out. Don't
A little bit of niggle, just a little bit of early niggle. But you know Bucky Parkinson will be well on it. Strong run by Pasene.
Wait. Stand on your left. Off the quick play. Here, James. Hold. Hold. Go through.
Point Chevalier now just settling themselves down, but the Richmond defence up to it in the early part of this grand final.
All the way. Go forward. Play on.
Well, he went for it. Dylan DeVita got found out pretty quickly by Sawaki Tofa.
All in front. All in front.
That's a great DC from Richmond. Only giving up 20 metres gain there. Point Chev kicking out of their 40. And now the staggered D-line.
Well, Dylan DeVita throwing his weight around early in this half. There he is again. That's 2 tackles in a row. Richmond on the halfway. No love lost here today, Anthony.
Nah, not at all. These are two teams that perhaps we were predicting a grand final from these two.
Presley Soimanu picked up for the high tackle. Got to suggest, though, that the Richmond player was falling into it, which... So, working their way towards the Point Chevalier line of the Richmond Bulldogs, James Gave. What a player to have on your side in a Fox final.
That's okay. Hey, Harry, let go. Release hand. Mark straight 12. Go 1.
Courts, keep your eye on Courts all afternoon.
Get it, Dylan. Here, Patrick, here, mate. Hold.
Vakuso.
10's fine, mate.
Nice ball out. Here comes Courts again. Courts running straight. What a line to run. Inside the 10 now, well inside the 10. Here come the Bulldogs. Annandale finds Gave. Gave straight it. Always going to look for the offload, but Dylan DeVita's there to wrap that ball up.
Go on, hold.
Kamuhemu. Tofa stepping.
Last tackle, no penalty.
5 out, the Bulldogs, 5 and last. Can they strike early? Courts with the kick. Founders outside, gets it away. And it's run out. So Ropati Tupai runs it out. Idea was there, execution wasn't.
That's a great set from Richmond. Fantastic timing on their set. They had the shape out there with both courts. They didn't just pull the trigger. So Richmond coming very close here. 2 almost tries.
Tupai stepped his first man, which was strong, but
Big left foot.
good D by the Point Chevalier Pirates, the defending champions of the Fox Memorial.
Okay, up now, please. March straight, James. Hold. Let him up now, Jeremiah.
Pirates
James,
now.
here.
What can they throw back at the Bulldog defence? It's Harry Durbin in the 18 jersey.
March straight.
Young front rower.
Inside.
They kick early too. He's inside. Ooh, that's gone close.
Yeah, I've got 20. 40-20.
Oh, it's gone even closer. 40-20. 40-20. Richmond fans not happy about that one. You judge for yourself.
Well, I think Bo Court's could have had a shot at that there.
Are you calling that one? Are you calling that?
Well, you got to let the touch judge call it. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a flag in his hand. So
get off that picket fence, mate. I think it's about fair enough bounce inside the 20. So huge moment in this game early in the first half for the Point Chevalier Pirates.
That's okay.
Durbin has been busy.
Let's on here. Here.
Fuka waiting and acting half. Tavita. This is Patrick Sipley. Hair waving in the breeze here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2. And do they get in? Oh, yes! I think they score. Dylan Tavita snuck one. Wait for it. Wait for it. Try. First try of the Fox Memorial Grand Final goes to Dylan Tavita for the Point Chevalier Pirates.
Yeah, so Dylan Tavita playing in the loose 4 position there. Instead of Brody Tamarua, who's been a tower of strength for them all year, but Dylan Tavita, he's got instincts, he's a footy player. Put him anywhere on the field, he's going to find opportunities like that.
Line ball, which means it was on the line. Watch again. Right on the line, and the Pirates are in. They lead 4-0 in the kick to come.
It's not that easy to hear the comms. A little bit getting through.
Well, after sustaining all that pressure, the first good look, the second good look actually, down the Dogs' end. The defending champions score with Francis Ledger to add the extras. You'd like to think Francis could normally throw this over with ease.
Yeah. No, you're all good, mate. It's going well. Yeah, keep going. So I got this right post, Corey. Gotcha, yeah.
Ledger casually strokes that ball across the bar, and it's 6-0 in the grand final of 2023 in favour of the defending champions, the Point Chevalier Pirates.
There's a real calmness about the Point Chev Pirates in this game. You know, it's a team that's been here before, and that's it there. They just rolled upfield, got to where they need to, and then the opportunities there. They know how to take the points.
And the measure of a good team, though, is how you respond to that. You had a lot of ball. You've gone close yourself. And that's probably the hard thing, that they come down in their second good set, the Pirates, and score.
Yeah, another measure is completing after you've scored a try. So we'll see how they go here.
That's okay.
Levi Artinger in the 5 jersey for the Pirates.
Let him go. Let that next one nice and early, mate.
Finds Tavita. Tavita's going to have a lot of ball today. Simply met by Gavay. Good battle ensuing there.
Great battle. Battle of the throws in the middle there.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Here he is again. Well, Tavita looks like he's going to be the go-to. So, Scare will just look like that. Tuamabavi. Inu waiting. There is no rush here. That's interesting. You're right about that. It's very calm. Durbin will get the ball. He's a busy young man, isn't he? He's been in it from the get-go. Inu. Ball comes out and is dropped. Now it's dropped backwards. Tuamabavi shaping to kick and still going. Stepping off both feet. Tuamabavi finally kicks. Good kickers are going to hold up. No, it's not.
20 metre, mate. He's running.
I think that's almost their best play, Stephen, is that broken play. As soon as things seem to break down, there's a little stagger in the defence line. As soon as you got defenders shooting up like that, little holes get made. Oli Tuamabavi there, so sharp on his feet.
Well, you look at both Tuamabavi, you look at Tavita. They've both got great feet. And you're going to have to, I know you're going to look at the ball, I'd be looking at the feet too, because those boys can jink and jag.
And you look at the guys they're passing to.
That's okay.
So the Bulldogs just trying to settle this match down. They don't want the Point Chevalier Pirates to be in control. Kamuhemu waiting for the ball. Morse Newton in the 3. Early days in this Fox Memorial Grand Final of 23. James Gavay, you're always going to get a good carry out of him.
Yes, Sione Ngahi into the battle now.
Took an extra 2 metres on that one. Look out, here comes Sione Ngahi.
Harry, let go. Go.
30 out, 5 and last. They'll go to the air through both courts. And nicely taken, but good patience too by Pasini.
It's a great tactic from Richmond. He kicked to Pasini. It takes away his carry on the next play. It also brings Artinga all the way from the other side for him to get involved.
Artinga helping his forwards out, regardless of what the weather conditions are like. Forwards have to do all the heavy lifting. Chumavavi now, player of the year for the Point Chevalier Pirates and the team of the year from the Fox Memorial competition. Was at the Auckland Rugby League Awards, picking up all the awards, 3 of the 4 cups available to the Point Chevalier Pirates, and they kick. It's outside the 40, straight down the throat of the Richmond Bulldogs, and here they come. Chase was good.
Yeah, he's strong off the ball. Had the crowd behind him, bringing the ball back there too.
Yeah, Ropati Tupai with the ball. Now, it's a good break. Good carry by the Bulldogs. Now they're starting their run.
Yeah, they're getting them some joy down this left edge. Harry Durbin in the washing machine there. 3 tackles back to back.
Siavi Tonga with that run.
3 on your left.
This is Casey Tuamai. 5 and last. What can,
that's good.
This time it's a little grubber through from Beau Courts, and Pasini is able to carry it, but the chase is a good one.
If you get lock in.
From Morse Newton.
Yeah, I think Richmond could do a little more to squeeze up their line. It doesn't look like there's much threat out wide for Point Chev.
6 on your left. Okay, I'll work.
Line speed's not bad.
All the way, 5, make it. 3.
Freedom Vahakolo screaming at the referee. Come on, referee being held. Adamo Solomon on in the 15.
Inside.
And there's the kick. I think I heard outside. It's a hell of a kick, though. And the chase is not great from the Richmond Bulldogs to get back there and retrieve.
No, it's a very casual chase back.
Yeah. They are targeting Tupai.
Hold out. Hold. Go 1.
Early days in this Fox Memorial Grand Final. 3 in the tackle for the Point Chevalier Pirates as Morse Newton plays it. A little bit of one out ball.
Yeah, a little bit of this game turned into ping pong a little bit. It's back and forth. We are in the arm wrestle. You just look for these little game breakers here. Who's going to take that advantage? Who's going to force the error? Who's going to poke their nose through, get a quick play the ball for the next guy?
All in front of you, mate. All in front. Involved just there if you want it.
That's Sione Ngahi in the 21.
He's been dangerous since he's come on.
Courts kicks again. Now he's found a bit of space here. What a good bounce, but it goes into Pathene. He finds Tuamavavi. He's not afraid to run it into the line, all backwards. But he runs into James Gavay. And also Blade Kamuhemu.
Yeah, both teams favouring kicking to that left-hand touchline. So there's a lot of work for Tupai and a lot of work for Pasina at the moment.
Ledger plays the ball just inside their own 30-metre line. This is Freedom Vahakolo. Gets the ball away, goes behind Lorenzo Fulimawa. Calls a knock-on.
There it is. There's that break we were looking for.
Knock-on.
So knock-on called. Call the knock-on for me, will you? It's touch, but it bounces backwards. I struggle with that.
You see those called quite a bit. So the players coming forward, the momentum's going forward, the ball's going the same way.
3.
Sometimes they call it as lost control.
3. One more step.
I think we've had this
falls
conversation
under that
before.
umbrella. Falls under that umbrella.
Most importantly, it's Bulldog ball. They trailed by 6. 22 and a bit to go in the first half of the Fox Memorial Grand Final for 2023. The two best teams in the competition all year. Beaucourt's thumped to the deck. Kamuhema waiting. Gave! Met by Durbin and Co, including Etu Fukofuka. Kamuhema finds Tomai. Comes back inside. Good solid run by Ihaya Sofa. Kamuhema waiting for Tomai again. Tomai finds Nahe. Nahe going. Now they're inside the 10. Tackles up their sleeve. Team looking on. Kamuhemu. Courts. Looks up himself. Bumps off one. Tries to duck under the other and gets there. Oh! What a try! They let him go. Beaucourt scores for the Bulldogs. What went on there? They watched him roll through.
That's why he's player of the year. So quick off the mark. You can see Point Chev. They had the numbers right. Everything looked good on defense. Richmond bring the ball to the left. Shuts down. And Beaucourt dances around, skips out. 4 points.
Bumped off the first tackle and watched the Point Chev players stand back and watch him go through.
Yeah, he beats one.
Bumps off Solomon, and then look, they just stopped.
Yeah, you can't afford to sit on your heels close to your try line like that, especially when you got a guy like Beaucourt. He can sting you from 50 metres out, never mind 5 metres out.
So 10's generally pretty good.
Little jink off that right foot, straight through. I'm always a bit mindful of these short in goals too.
If you want them. But yeah.
And he'll try and convert his own try once he gets the tee. Has he got the tee out?
Yeah, it's down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's probably just feeling it a bit. No, here it comes. Oh no, that was the water bottle.
Hey, it's going well.
I tell you what, he's taking a bit of time here.
No issues.
So Beaucourt scores the first try for the Richmond Bulldogs in the grand final. A bit like Francis Ledger, it's almost an identical spot, but up at the other end for Francis Ledger to convert the Dylan Tavita try.
Yeah, well, I think the longer he takes with this, the better. I think those Richmond forwards could do with a little break. It's been so tight in the middle.
Courts converts his own try, and we are locked up in the grand final for the Fox Memorial Trophy in 2023. Bulldogs fans are happy about that one. Here it is again. Did it on his own. Palmed off Solomona there. And then went round under Tuamavavi's tackle, and then they stopped. Is that the point where you see the line's only 2 feet away from you? Just let him go? What do you do?
Well, looks like they're getting ready for tag season already. It's not quite there. Not there yet, boys.
So Parky Parkinson is saying it's got to be on the line. But Mr. Parkinson, have you seen the state of that halfway line?
Play it as it lies.
Francis Ledger with the restart. 6-all between the Pirates and the Dogs. Here come the Dogs. Great run by Sione Nahe.
He's been an absolute force since he's been on.
Look at this for a run. Enjoy it.
Bom, bom.
Is that a freight train or a big rig? Big rig? We'll call that a big rig, that noise. Oh my. Anthony Gelling bring it all out today. Actually, speaking of bring it all out, how far away is your lovely wife, Tony Marie, from delivering?
She's waiting till the end of the game, she said.
I've heard there are contractions involved already, and you're sitting here.
Hey, you can't miss this one, mate. I've been waiting all year for this.
Courts kicks well inside his own half. So, folks, if there's a different voice in the second half, you know Mrs. Gelling is giving birth. Bassini now plays the ball. Vahakolo, well taken by the Bulldog defence. Here's Oli Tuamavavi, likes to get involved, got a beautiful step on him. Inu. A little bit of bobble from Dylan Tavita, gets away with it. Aramo Solomona in there. Inu chips, sees Free grab, but it's perfectly into the hands of Bo Courts, who calmly takes it back and runs straight on into the defence.
Working the head, mate, working the head penalty.
Oh, penalty straight away. I think he's given that to Matthew White. Says he attacked the head. Well, didn't attack the head, he works the head, I think the call is. Watch again. It's the second effort there.
Yeah, they're very nonchalant bringing the ball back at the moment, this Richmond back three.
Well, you talked about Point Chevalier being quite relaxed. You'd have to suggest that was incredibly relaxed by Courts coming back into the line. No need to use that extra energy. 6-all, little over 16 to play in the first half of the Fox Memorial Grand Final. Bulldog ball. Kamuhemo. Drops it back to Gavay. Puts a little stutter step in there. Gets them into Point Chevalier territory. Annandale. Ball comes back for Jeremiah Schuster.
I've got to say, Richmond playing very patient at the moment. They do have the ability to offload with guys like Gavay and some of their other middles, but they're just keeping it in the holster, getting down, playing the ball.
Saw Kaitofa gets to play the ball. It's a slow play the ball. This is Navajo Doyle on the field now at 14. Closing in on the line. This is the last. Kick from Annandale. Goes straight into the hands and bobbled backwards by Freedom Vahakolo. So they get away with that one. Oli Tumavavi having to clean up. Now they put some strong D in on Vahakolo. Trying to make up for that almost mistake, you might call it. Line speed good. That's White.
Yeah, strong run from White. That's how you break out of the corner. And here they come now. So dangerous, these outside backs.
Gets away from Siavi Tongio. Deep in their own half still. Davida kicks inside the 40. What's his distance like? Gee, this looks good. This is going close to 40-20 territory.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well,
I mean, point, Kev. Play the ball.
Did they hit the corner flag?
Play the ball? Yep. He's touched it. Point, Kev, Pete.
Point Chev ball. 10 out from the Richmond line. This is Tupai going back. Pushes it back to try and get it in play, but then puts it out.
Just staying away from it.
Well, I talked about the casualness of the back three, but I put that down to the kick. That was a great kick. Was using the wind to his advantage and getting the bounce too.
Point Chevalier in prime position with a full set. Solomona looks to offload. Tormai comes around to stop the offload. Olua in an acting half. There's Daniel Smith there in 16, puts a stutter step on, looking to, oh, he's lost the ball. Poor carry. Oh, another poor carry, but won't play the advantage.
Yeah, first one, Point Chev. You could see him getting that ball ready to reach out. Just losing it on the adjustment there.
No strip involved there, no attempted strip even. So Richmond survive. We strike. There's Stacey Jones.
Three wise men.
Wait till it's clear, boys.
The three cold men by the looks of it. Ricky Henry there.
Right. Yep, that's good. That's fine. Okay, now Dylan. Here no.
Tidy run by Jeremiah Pontu. Here's Gavay again. Gavay making good meters, needing plenty to stop him, including Matthew White. Sionet Mahe on the bench.
Off that arm, Michael. Hey, boys. No. Go through.
Navajo Doyle. Courts again. Courts is going to be a linchpin today. You see, he wants to get involved, right?
Here no.
He's testing out those middles too.
He's sick of playing, mate.
Richmond keeping it tight up the middle of the field. They've got some momentum there and they're just going to keep hold of it.
Playing some disciplined footy. 5 and last, just inside the half. This is Annandale's caught. He's going to have to get rid of it. Annandale's still going. Oh, nice ball. Hands by Kamuhema. Ball goes way back. Ledger's on the hunt. He sniffs something. You're going to have to put it to... Court's still going. And it throws a ball a mile forward. Tell you what, though, broken play there. If that had been a flatter pass, Pirates might have been in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, right idea. Just a little bit off balance. I think his winger was a bit flat-footed there.
So it was Potu just a little bit high.
Just out with attackers on his inside too. All the support was there.
So I'm sure at half-time, the Point Chef coach, Maili Hufang, is going to say, can you keep your on courts and stay on them?
Okay, let go!
It's a bit of a no-looker too.
Bit of basketball,
work 14 and 7.
basketball flair coming in there.
Everybody loves a no-looker. Pat Sipley takes the ball just before halfway for the Pirates. Olor.
Off the grip, please!
This is White.
Straight James, here boys, here!
No real... Tavita looked. He knows he made the bad call there. That was he again, a no-looker. Went all wrong for him. That was lazy. That was lazy football from the Pirates. No, they could pay for it.
I think there's a little bit of fatigue, Stephen.
Oh,
wow.
Pat Sipley comes out with a big one.
Boys, keep coming.
Musa Newton survives it. Let's just say that. Navajo Doyle. Sipley gets in there, trying to slow the play down. Kamuhemu. Ihai Sofa. Solid carry down that grandstand touch. Annandale looks up. Who does he find? Gave. Low ball. Courts throws the big one out wide to Potu. Potu's going. Steps on his left. Well held. 5 and last. 15 out for the Dogs. Courts dribbles one through, but it's going to pop up right in the hands of Saw Kaitofa. But how's that for a good defense, though?
Yeah, a little too easy there from Richmond, so I thought he might have put the ball up, maybe ask a little bit more of a question.
10 minutes to play in the first half of the grand final. Oli Tumavavi for the Point Chevalier Pirates.
Off that arm, 12! All the way, James.
Fullback of the year and the team of the year for the Auckland Rugby League competition.
Yeah, someone getting some treatment and back play there, Stephen.
Yeah, right side. Casey, you're not there, Casey.
Tavita. Now they start to run. Here's Ledger, puts the foot down, comes back inside for Artinger. Artinger looks for the flash pass. Gee whiz, there's probably been 3 or 4 little no-lookers that are just dropping, not where they're supposed to be going.
Just almost, 3 or 4 almost passes that are just a little off the mark. Big risk, big reward.
So it's come off a Richmond player, so it's still Point Chevalier ball, so they got away with that one. Under 10 minutes to play, 6 all. 2 best teams in the competition. Playoff, and that's probably the way it should be when you're doing all that throughout the season. You want the top 2 teams battling it out for the Premiership trophy.
Yeah, that's the one, and this is the game everybody's been waiting for, but, you know, both these teams, they have to get distilled to the regular season, the ups and downs, the injuries, and away games and stuff like that. But here they are. It was a draw last time these 2 teams met in the regular season, 14-all draw. So not much between them at all.
Richmond had to beat the surprise packets of Papakura in the semis, only beaten by 8-6. Tumavov shaped to kick, steps. Point Chevalier beating Howard 58-10, so they came in.
Don't hold him, Brave.
Here come the Point Chevalier Pirates. This is Matthew White. Again, chopped down by an incredibly busy James Gave. Olua finds Tavita. He finds Big Pat Sipley rumbling towards the 10-metre line. Pirates on the attack. Tavita. Tavita tries to go and dealt to by Bo Courts. Sipley. Olua. Loloa.
He's short. Last tackle. Bingo.
Tried hard. Which way do they go? And Strip.
Oh, you thought it was a try.
I only heard the whistle. I'm sorry, I missed that one.
I saw the arm come out and I saw the whistle.
So you were calling it a try. Is that what
I thought he gave it rugby union style.
But it's handed a full set back to the Point Chevalier Pirates when they could have been on their last.
Yep, we're good.
Sipley, straight up to the line.
Hold! Release! 1 foot and hold!
Olua looks up. Which way does he go? Finds Smith running. Tavita hits it down. He may have scored. Try! Dylan Tavita makes it number 2. Sat on his bum, turned it around, scored it.
That was a great try. He did get dropped just before the line, but you know, if he can keep his elbow up, that's all you got to look out for on that double movement. Tavita, 2 tries.
Smith around the decoy line, gets dumped,
Ooh.
and then bang.
Mind you, that ball-carrying arm does hit the ground there.
Watch it again.
Yeah, I think he's quite lucky there, unless the referee's saying the Richmond defender wasn't on top of him when he got back up, and that would be play on. He's got a better view than I do.
It's pretty sporadic. It's not a problem. So don't worry about it. Just one every so often.
Another easy conversion for Francis Ledger. And this should push the Pirates out to a 12-6 lead.
Let me know when he's coming, Corey. Yep. Yeah.
Big breath.
Coming in. There we go.
Too easy for Francis Ledger, and the score ticks over by another 2 in favour of the Point Chevalier Pirates, the defending champions. Score as the clock ticks down towards half-time. 12-6 the Pirates over the Bulldogs.
I can't believe it's nearly half-time. Time flies when you're having fun. Hey, Stephen?
We haven't had a call from the wife?
No, not yet, mate.
Is there a special ringtone on your phone
Yeah.
to say,
Oh,
emergency, baby on the way? Oh, my word. You've got all sorts of noises coming out of that mouth today, haven't you? Hey? Getting ready for the little Bubba, right? To make baby noises.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Someone to communicate with.
Bulldogs with the restart, trailing by 6 in the grand final. Picked up by Inu. Well met by Kamuhemu.
Stand up, Blade! Let go! Straight more! Hold!
Francis Ledger. Oh, a little bit of a bobble. Gee, was there a little knock on there?
Off the ball! Straight at marker!
Obviously not, because Pucky Parkinson is playing on.
Right on, 10, mate. Right on. Yeah, he moved. Shortened it. Okay, let go, James!
That was old boys day at the Warriors game last night. Stephen, speaking of old boys, Francis Ledger, part of that inaugural Toyota Cup team with the Warriors.
Get hands away and hold. Hold!
Fabulous night last night.
Okay, we need to work 7 on your right.
Yeah, great result. Boys are on the roll.
Patrick Sipley just running off a nice drop ball from Dylan Tavita.
7 here, mate. Hold!
Olua waiting. Finds Inu. Inu with a little chip. He's found some space. No, he hasn't. He's found a strong running Jeremiah Potu. Oh, gives it the little skip. And still going, Potu. Good run. They'll want to quick play the ball.
Okay.
Pongyo. Still going.
You okay? Stand up, boys!
Short side run.
Off the mark. Go 2. Okay, all the left side's off.
Lemuf is on in 15. Good strong run. Met by
All the way to your line,
Inu.
boys.
Here come the Bulldogs. Can they level it up before half-time? Slowly out. It's just slow motion. Ball comes out to Newton. Yes! Musa Newton. Too easy. They just went down. Bang, bang, bang. Yep, that's right. Number 3. He scored. Musa Newton scores for the Richmond Bulldogs. It's 12-10.
Just when you think Point Chev is starting to get hold of this game, they took a lead a few moments earlier and had all the momentum heading down towards Richmond's line.
Good run by Jeremiah Potu. And then they just literally shoveled it through the back line. There was not a lot of pace on that ball. Look at this. Shovel, bang.
All good.
And then just one final pass from Ihai Sofa. And Mosan Newton in. Good stretch try, very much a DWZ replay, although normally Dylan Watt is outside the touchline before he decides to dot down.
He'll probably be in lane 4 with his hand in goal. That was great attack. Like I said, we're talking about the patience of Richmond. I thought that play again, just so patient. I thought Point Chef done enough. They got up, they were on the 10, they're sliding across. Pasine come in to shut that play down. Fantastic finish from the Bulldogs.
Can I just say, at watching Dylan Watt and his Zelezniak's antics last night, now what, 21 tries and I think equal top try scorer in the NRL right now, it defies physics what he does. And there were, I think it was the second try that he scored. I was going, there's no way he's going to get this. He made it look so easy.
Was that the one when he was pinballing through everyone and spinning and?
Oh, yeah, maybe that was. He only got 2, right? Yeah, he just got 2 last night.
Just the 2.
Just the 2.
Not like him.
A lot of smiling faces as the cries of up the wires resonated around Go-Meter Mount Smart Stadium. This is the number 2 ground. Bo Courts looking to level this grand final up.
This is a huge kick. If he gets this, they're going into the break. Scores tied.
Now, what's that ball boy doing? What's he doing?
Bit of hoodoo.
He's obviously a Richmond. He's got to be a Richmond supporter.
Here we go.
They're sending him the good vibe.
Oh, it's coming around. No! It was a bad vibe. So it's 12-10.
Yeah, there wasn't enough. They need both bull boys doing it, I think.
Here it is again. It was that ball actually from Annandale that was a bit more of a bullet, but well finished by Mosan Newton. 12-10 as we almost hit half-time here in the Fox Memorial Grand Final.
Can't be long, though. He's got the hooter ready.
I think the hooter's about to go. 30 seconds to play. Tavita
out on the full.
Kicks it out on the full. He probably did that deliberately, knowing half-time was coming up. Just suck up a bit of time. 20 seconds to play. You'd have a miracle to you'd be a miracle to score in the 20 seconds.
It'd also be a miracle to kick a penalty goal from halfway with the way the wind is.
What's your option, boys? Okay, select teammate. Go.
So they'll just run the clock down. Michael Muffer with the ball.
Okay, Michael.
I don't think they're aware how much time's left on the clock, because even a kick into touch and a drop goal.
Oh, there you go. Someone was thinking.
Leave it, boys.
Try and get that ball through, but that's it. Half-time is called.
Not yet. Not just yet.
Oh, hang on.
Walk away. Walk away. Let him go. Let him go.
Some friendly chat between both sides.
Easy, please.
No need to carry on with the lads.
Please. Right.
So 2 tries apiece. The second try to Mosan Newton, not converted by Bo Courts. And at half-time, has been called by referee Parky Parkinson. It's 12-10 in the 2023 Fox Memorial Grand Final. We will be back with more. Stay with us here on the ARL YouTube channel and here on Sky Sports 7.
Welcome to Datum Projects, where we make your interior fit-outs easy. From start to finish, we bring a wealth of experience to every project, and we love what we do, so please come and meet the team.
We're the project management team. Our responsibility is to ensure a smooth running project from start to finish by having a clear understanding of our clients' expectations. We aim to do this by delivering a stress-free quality fit out on time.
I'm saying I'm a quantity surveyor. My role is to understand your needs and tailor my pricing to suit your budget.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm one of the detailers here at Datum Projects. My role is to take the client's architectural drawings and convert them into shop drawings for our factory.
Hi, my name's T. I'm the Health and Safety Manager for Datum Projects, and one of our core principles here is work safe to get you home safe.
Half-time in the Fox Memorial Grand Final for 2023, and it's the defending champions, the Point Chevalier Pirates, leading by 2 in what has been a busy first half. Stephen McIver, Anthony Galling, and a full house here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2. It was the Pirates to score first, and a cheeky little run by Dylan Tavita right there. Gotta love a sneak play, but then back come the Bulldogs through Beau Courts.
Yeah, that first one, I don't want to use the word ugly tries, so I won't. I'll say opportunist tries. But this one here from Beau Courts, just individual brilliance. Catch me if you can.
It was quite a surprising try. He bumped off Solomona, and then everybody just stood and looked at him. Went past under Tumavav, and then we went, wow, okay, have it, it's yours. They're all locked up at 6-all. And this led to the almost equalising try. This is Boltu down that left edge, just
on the
before
back of that intercept.
And then watch the Annandale pass here. This pass here. Threw a nice little flat pass, and it just went through the hands. And Sulfa's handoff to Musa Newton. Dives in the corner. Yeehaw! Why not? We're back in the hunt. Wasn't converted by Beau Courts. As we take a look at the numbers from the first 40, look at the completion rate by the Richmond Bulldogs. Yeah. 94% against 75 in favour of the Pirates. Line breaks 3-1 in favour of the Bulldogs. So you might suggest maybe they're having the better run of the play. But as it is, the Point Chevalier Pirates lead the Richmond Bulldogs 12-10 at the half. And in a season which has featured Wednesday Night League, and for the Auckland Rugby League, it's all about growing the game.
There are a number of things that are going on. Wednesday Night League is one of them. How important do you see that as being part of the 2030 plan, keeping young men and women in the game before they go into brighter futures?
Wednesday Night League has been a huge success for us. I think 7 months into our transformation, I never expected that we would have the opportunity to broadcast on Sky. So, and I think that comes about because we know that Aucklanders love league, and actually New Zealand loves league. The opportunity for us to showcase our players, our clubs, our community through that medium has been really powerful. So for me, it was always about more than just the game.
We're in the entertainment business. We're not in the sports business, we're in the entertainment business. Do you get the feel Wednesday Night League has changed the game locally at this early point?
I'll tell you how much it's changed the game, because I've been in the fortunate position of being heavily involved in the NRL one way or another, and that was my benchmark. A number of weeks ago, actually after meeting Rebecca, I turned on Wednesday night.
Let's have a look.
And I had a look. It's fantastic. It is the excitement, the smiles, the look in the eyes, the skill. It's a good reminder of what we've actually got and we've forgotten about. We have forgotten how important, how great, how skillful, how entertaining the Auckland Rugby League is here in Auckland. It's just fantastic. It's what's been missing.
Sometimes we talk about metrics and data, but really at a grassroots level, anecdotal evidence is the best. What feedback are you getting from players, from clubs, from people on the street that know what's going on about Wednesday Night League?
Really positive, and I think people feel very, it's very refreshing to see grassroots on the TV. I think NRL is an amazing game. It's very glossy. You know, the athletes are incredible. Grassroots just kind of brings it back into something that's slightly more raw, and I think people can relate to that as well.
Older people in regards to the game would understand that the passion for night football was born in 1974 when Carlow Park got some lights. And what happened then was everyone had this new fascinating thing to do on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night. But what it meant for us was to take an opportunity to showcase the game. And what that meant was we weren't looking for bums on seats, we were looking for clicks. And the data's showing that we're getting 400,000 clicks in regards to our YouTube views. Fantastic. That puts our game in front of somebody who's sitting on the couch like we are today, watching our game. Our brand needed to be uplifted in regards to his exposure. That's happened through rugby league.
The lights are on here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2 and getting prepared for the second half of the big dance in Auckland Rugby League. It's the Fox Memorial Grand Final, which is currently being led by the defending champions, the Point Chevalier Pirates, by 2. 12-10, 2 tries apiece. Nothing in this final as we get set for the second 40. Parky Parkinson in charge. Beau Courts, the fullback for the Richmond Bulldogs, will restart this match at a game that was sold out very quickly. A game that my co-commentator Anthony Gelling said everybody's been waiting for this one. Well, they've got it, and it's as tight as you could expect.
Okay, Francis, good mate. Okay, stay behind here.
We are go for the second 40 in the Fox Memorial Grand Final. And Chevalier Pirates with a little bit of a mix-up earlier as Patrick simply gets the first carry. What a carry to start the second half.
Get up now, Marcus. Lock in. Hold.
Inu waiting. Yep. Full of running, the Pirates.
Yeah, strong carries. There's only 40 minutes left in the season. This is empty the tank zone for sure.
Herman Restlaf with that second carry. Herman, a former junior warrior.
Straight 15. And hold.
Slow play of the ball by Dylan Tavita. Scored the double for the Pirates. Presley Soimanu gets them over halfway and into dog country. Simply wants another go in the set.
That's okay.
He's a lump, isn't he?
He's a big boy. It's hard to stop, but James Gavay there.
Hold. Go. Nothing right.
Fifth and last for the Pirates. They're going to run it. No, it's a little grubber through from Inu. And nicely picked up by Jeremiah Portu, who had that strong run just before the finish of the first half that gave the Dogs that set-up chance for Mose Newt to score. Courts in an acting half.
So work around 6 and 3 on the left.
Ropati Tupai, who was busy and very busy in the first half and targeted by the Point Chevalier Pirates. He gets a heavy shot put on him. And it's a high one too, they know. Right on his schnoz too. I think he was giving it that teary-eyed. Let's have a look at it again. Oh, Dylan Tavita. Gee whiz, gotta say.
Yeah, it's a funny one because you've got Richmond down by 2 points on the scoreboard. However, I do think they had a better first half. When you consider the wind advantage, they had 94% completion.
That was number 13.
Point Chev, I think they could have done a little bit more with the wind. But it's all Richmond's now. If you don't know which way the wind's going, just keep an eye on Pat Sipley's ponytail. That's a good indicator for me.
So just checking the nose is aligned.
Play to the penalty, stay. Come on.
Dylan Tavita, 2 tries. Is in everything.
Okay. Cool.
Just keep working on it, son. You'll get there. I'll get Anthony Gelling to come down and show you how to do it.
That's okay.
So, Bulldog ball in a good position for the set, right on halfway. Kamuhemu finds Navajo Doyle. Be interesting to see what Navajo Doyle does in the second half if he starts to inspire some more running. There's James Gavay. Beats one, doesn't beat 2 in front of him, including his mate Patrick Sipley. That battle has just been a solid one. Nothing spectacular, just solid. This is Limafa. Slow play of the ball. He had Ola all over him. Here comes Navajo Doyle again. Backing in. Last one, 12 out for the Bulldogs. Can they make something happen on this last play? Courts, holds it, steps, snuffed out. Tried to do too much.
You see something cooking in the oven there. Bo Courts, he pulled his back rower out of the way, so give me that ball on the 2 pass. And great option there.
The only thing cooking in the oven is your new son waiting to arrive.
He's overcooked, mate.
Chumavavi, slow play of the ball, has Inu there.
That's well. James, here and hold.
Richmond attack all over Herman Retzlaff in the 19 jersey. This White loves the hit and spin. Not going to get away with it here.
Yeah, they're taking 3 down the short side here, Richmond. There is a little mismatch on numbers out wide.
Retzlaff with a second carry in the set. They've just picked the pace up a little bit, the Pirates. This is Soimanu. Soimanu almost gets away.
Get off now, Marcus.
Ledger waiting. Last one. Goes down the short side, Ledger. You know he's going to kick. Right to the hands of Bo Courts, who gets away. Good return by Courts. Oh, taken high by Sipley, is he? No. Probably just a jersey pair on reflection. Fotu.
We go now.
Fotu waiting.
Hold. Go through. Don't milk it. Up, Patrick. Mark straight. Here's 10. Go 3.
Gavay now.
Off that arm, Patrick.
Yeah, look at Pat Sipley's work for marker. He's made nearly every tackle this set so far.
Play on. Go 4.
Fine, mate.
Limafa almost gets through. Last one for the Bulldogs. Things starting to get a little spicy here in the grand final. Intercept by Ledger. Ledger still going. Doesn't get past Courts. Slows down. Takes the tackle.
Okay, set the next one nice and early, mate.
Artinger.
That's it. Nico. Milking.
You can hear the call of milking from Bucky Parkinson. Tuimavave. Steps off his left. Not going too far. Can't get past Jeremiah Schuster.
Hold. Go 2.
Not there,
Meyer. Holden goes.
Go 10, 11.
Here come the Pirates. Freedom for Hakolo cut down.
You've taken the marker out. Go 3.
That's Pat Sipley down.
19.
Tavita. Durbin's back on.
Take stand, Blaze. Wait for it.
Approaching the
6 left.
Bulldogs line. Filimawa looking to offload, doesn't get it. 5 out from the Bulldogs line. Pirates on attack. To Avave. Durbin doesn't get it down. Oh my word. Limafa has saved a try. How close?
Harry Durbin there, fresh onto the field.
Limafa gets under him.
5th tackle too.
You would have sworn when he got up, the ball's on the ground.
No tackle.
Now, smart work from Richmond. The last 2 attacking sets were pointed straight at Pat Sipley. And he's now come from the field, so interesting tactic there. They know how much of a weapon Pat Sipley is. And you burn him out on defence. Going to take away that strike and attack for Point Chev.
Just watch this again. Tuamavave with a great play. Durbin was firing, got the turn, and well, I'll give it to them. Congratulations to the Bulldogs. They saved themselves a near cert try. Courts, Gave. Gave didn't find anyone, so just calmly holds the ball. That's what you want. You want that experience of not just getting it cray-cray and throwing the ball.
And that's what Richmond's done so well today, avoiding the cray-cray.
They've been really disciplined.
Wait on. Go. Not late.
Right side good. Kick it through.
Bounces up perfectly for Oli Tuamavave. Walks straight into a strong tackle from Musa Newton. Sofa comes over the top. Filimar.
Keep in mind, too, it's only an unconverted try that's separating these two teams. If Harry Durbin wants to score there, this could be a two-try game with an 8-point lead. So
Dylan Tavita is causing havoc. Every time he touches the ball, they'll have to keep an eye on him. Trying to milk it, doesn't get it. Pucky Parkinson up to that all afternoon here at Mount Smart Stadium, number 2, Go Media Stadium. Prezi Soimanu. Here comes Herman Retzlaff. Finds Durbin. Durbin looking for the offload. Not going to get it. Last tackle. Here they come. Oloa with the kick. Bit of a nothing finish to the set.
Yeah, funny little bounce. But it puts Richmond back inside their 10 metres.
As Pat Sipley looks like he's getting... Ooh, I don't want to know what he's getting. There's Oloa. Just probably not the kick he wanted, unless he was looking for Basene.
Yeah, I think Harry Durbin very unlucky with that that held-up call. You've got to remember the referees don't have the ability of the bunker or the video replays.
And that's a good thing too, I've got to say.
It is a good thing because you get the energy is there for the crowd. You know, it's a try or it's not a try. But for the players, sometimes it's all in the appeal. Even if you're close, you've got to look like you've won the lotto.
If someone on the Capita Coast did win, 37 million. How about that?
Not bad.
Not bad.
I think they're playing James Gavitt, same thing for Richmond here today. Something similar.
Doyle will play the ball. And Nicholas. Yeah, that's a tidy run. That's a really tidy run from Siavi Tongu. Kamuhemu still going. Ooh, I'll tell you what, some strong arms flying in there from Prezi Soimanu. Courts, puts one up.
Right side, good.
It's got a spiral on it. But again, bounces sweetly into the arms of Oli Tuamavave.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to get caught for that one. Is Ihai Sofa.
Take it easy. Number 12, come over top of mate. Back here. Make sure we're all along here. Stop those offside.
Newton got him low and then Sofa just there.
Oof. Yeah, it's been a fast and furious first 10 minutes in the second half. It'll be interesting to see how many sub-cards are left down there for either team.
Keen to understand from your perspective how hard is it to change pace in the game?
Change pace?
Yeah, to step it up.
Yeah.
To try and put pressure on a team offensively.
Yeah, well, like I mentioned, like both teams have been playing very patient. What you don't want to do is fall behind and then you're chasing the game with all this energy in the tank, but you know you're going to be defeated by the clock eventually.
Retzlaff plays the ball just inside the Bulldog half. Here's old Harry. Harry gets one away, but it's a loose pass.
This will be one.
Picked off by the Bulldogs. And who's right up there? Bo Courts. Who's got Jacob Oloa all over him. And Harry Durbin try to slow the play down.
So that's the first tackle.
Oh, look at this. Yes, Wesley Vaikuso is back on. Kamuhema waiting. He's been busy. Here comes Doyle. Another penalty.
Yeah, Harry Durbin there. He just lost his balance there at marker. Found himself in an offside position.
So a little bit of a momentum shift right now in favour of the Richmond Bulldogs. Trailing by 2, 28 and a bit to go in this Fox Grand Final here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2.
I've called you out, mate.
It's hanging on a knife edge. Even with that much time to go, you just don't know.
There's a little sign of intent there from Richmond. They are in range. They have got the win there to slot the penalty goal, to tie the scores, but...
Oh, they want points, man. They want points. Jeremiah Schuster down that left-hand side. Kamuhemu waiting. Big numbers to the right. Courts. He'll find Gave. Gave finally holds and gets it away to Navajo Doyle. He meets a wall of three. Point Chevalier Pirates still working him over. Slowing it down. Still numbers to the right. Gave again involved in this set. Vaikoso was a little bit too close, so he took the tackle. Moves within 5. Kamuhemu waiting. Here comes Vaikoso! Held up.
I've got balls up. Last tackle out here, mate. I've got the ball up, mate. Last tackle out here. Close. He plays the ball.
Yeah, again, the appeal's not strong enough.
So Vaikoso goes close. Here come the Dogs. Strong shot by Presley Soimano. And that stops them dead in their tracks, the Richmond Bulldogs. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Hawaii Annandale just stopped dead. Just taking time off to check him. Concussion protocol. That was a hell of a stop. It was like running into a brick wall.
Might lift now a bit, boys, so we'll just stay on it.
So Hawaii Annandale, all good. Pirate ball.
That's okay.
Tumavave.
Hands in.
How busy has James Gave been?
Yeah, he's all over the park. He's got that middle on lock at the moment. Point Chev all year. They've just blitzed teams up the middle.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about Pat Sipley at the moment. He's off getting patched up. Oh, there he is, patched up. Retzlaff bounces off Gave, spins and gets an extra metre. Olo waiting. Olo still running. And then turned back by Kamuhemu. Tumavavi now at acting half. Here's Dylan DeVita, shapes a kick. Horrible pass to Patrick Francis Ledger, but still gets it and makes him tidy little metres. Last tackle for the Pirates.
Yep. 18.
Filimao with the kick straight into the hands of Beau Courts. He swings way to the left.
To the side, Michael. Out of play. Hold. Go one.
Annandale back up and running in there.
Release the grip, Michael. Mark straight.
Morrison Newton playing the ball.
Wait. Go two. There you go.
Here he goes again.
No more, Dylan.
Jeremiah Potu.
Go for it. Wait. Go three.
Courts. Navajo Doyle starting to make some easy meters. Kicks inside. He kicks inside. The ball's going to run. Pacena's got his work cut out. And comes back. What's the chase like? He's going to come at them at pace.
That's okay.
Runs into Wesley Vaikoso.
Hold. Go one.
Filimao. Vahakolo.
No more, James.
Pat Sipley back on. Trundle's back on. Tumavave has Ledger waiting. You'd notice that every time the Pirates get the ball, Anthony, they're all looking to offload now. They're all looking out the back.
Work, Kevin, on your
It's
right.
similar to how they've played all season. Like I said with Brody Tomador there at the 13, most times they are looking for that offload. They are flooding through the middle. Got it in their holster a little bit now that it's grand final day, but they are starting to go back to what's worked for them, not just today, but for the last decade, Steve.
Presley Soimanu has got busier as this game has gone on, along with Dylan DeVita. It's a tight little back row. Oloa gets away. Still running Oloa. Ooh! Caught one high. It was a loose one. Knock on. Time off. Last tackle.
Push me 14. Push me, mate.
So the referee said that came off his shoulder.
With the foot.
Okay.
No tackle.
Came off his shoulder and onto his molars.
That's okay. Hey, hurry up to the side. Nico.
Richmond get away with one, and they keep on rolling.
Give us the go, mate.
Oh, Sipley was firing in there and forced a forward pass.
Gets the result too.
I would have got out of his way. You look out your side, you see a Mack truck coming at you. What do? Get rid of the ball straight away. Problem is it went forward.
Well, I think that's what's happened there. Great pressure from Pat. Energy. If you've just come on the field, you got that energy. Why not spend it? There's 25 minutes left.
12-10 the score. The defending champions holding on by 2. And it's moments in a game that can change the direction of a game. Is that one of them? Can the Pirates now capitalise on this cheap ball they've got?
Blade, no more. James here, mate. Hold!
William out plays it. Here comes Big Pat. Straight into Ihar Sorfa. Someone's walked away. Holding there. Hammy. No, they're back up and running.
Knock on point here.
And a knock on. Ollie Tuamavavi less than impressed.
Have a word to the fullback, mate. Just throwing the ball at him.
Ollie. No, good enough, mate. Ollie. Good careful, mate. You've knocked it on, that's what we're
Yeah, no, that's clumsy from Ollie
Yeah, well,
Tuamavavi.
Sofa wasn't in the way. He had to go around him. He wasn't attempting to be in the way. He was getting up, so... Referees had a word to Ollie Tuamavavi about throwing the ball at his fellow number 1, Bo Courts.
Throwing his lollies out the cot.
Here we are, boys. One more step. 3, 2.
Annandale, isn't it?
Guys, here we are.
He's been in the wars.
He's up. Let's go.
Owaki Annandale, the number 7 for the Richmond Bulldogs. A little over 22 to play in the Fox Memorial Grand Final. Stephen McIver, Anthony Gelling here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2, where the Howard Hornets women won their first ever premiership over the Mount Albert Lionesses, 36 points to 6.
Feels like it's got very dark all of a sudden.
Lights are on though. Jeremiah Schuster. Kamuhimu has been... I'd like to see Kamuhimu run. I don't know about you. Siabi Tongio.
Move! Get off, boys! Get off!
Potu waiting. Potu gets another tidy little 5.
Holding it. Don't knock him in.
3. Keep coming back.
You're not going to get it. Go 3.
Courts finds Gave. Gave with a dummy. Runs straight into his opposite number. And
Up
Pat
the strip,
Sipley.
Hold! Go 4.
Navajo Doyle. Big dummy.
Last one, Patrick!
Just can't get past Pat Sipley. Here's the last tackle for the Dogs. What have they got?
Don't lock him in. Go.
Courts
Chase good.
puts a short one up, waiting for Musa Newton to pick it up. He does pick it up,
Tackle
but
in the
knocks
air,
it
mate.
on.
Tackle in the air. Penalty. Penalty, Richmond. Tackle in the air.
Well, they're going to call tackle in the air. That was from the touching.
Tackle in the air. It's a penalty.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, interesting there. Even if he wants to catch it, I don't know where he's going to go. There's not much space
You're
there.
contesting the ball, it's all good. Here we are, boys. Guys,
So
have a
Pat
look.
Sipley's gone down again.
Have a look, boys.
Tackle in the air.
3.
This time it's
Here
his
we are.
leg. He's feeling, it looks like the trainer is taking a close look at the ankle. Time off.
He's tackled him.
Well, he's just come back on. He had his head strapped up.
So,
I don't know about tackled. He more caught him in the air. Looked like he's looking out for his health and safety there instead of impeding it.
but he let him go.
Yep, exactly where you are, mate. Yep, you got it.
So Patrick Sipley
Very
being
good space,
taped up. This time it's his ankle. He's had the head taped up. Henry Nicholas, coach of the Richmond Bulldogs. Wouldn't it be nice if they got title number 12? Last time they won was 1980. First time they won, 1934.
Yes, he'll give you the
What were
mark
you
in a
doing in
second, man.
1934, Stephen? Were you at that one?
Okay, I'll tell the jokes.
Come on.
You check your phone in case your wife's in labour.
Halfway between. Bomb it out.
So the Bulldogs in the full set, they'll start at 15 out from the
Here.
Pirates line. Musa Newton. Annandale finds Kamuhemu. A little settler.
Here, boys.
They're deep to the left. They go to the right. Annandale. Short ball. Sofa.
All the way to the line.
And yes, Navajo Doyle, I think may have scored. Wait for it. Confirmation. Navajo Doyle puts the Bulldogs in front.
Navajo Doyle has been explosive since he's come on. Usually you'll see him jump in at the number 9 position, swapping with Kamuhemu, but you've got all of them on the field here. They were shaped up to the left, big options underneath the post for the long pass.
There!
But he saw his chance, tucked his head.
Sweet pucks, I mean, at the moment, again, there's no patterns, it's just individual decision making.
You know he was going to do something
One outplay,
and got it.
One outplay.
Bucky Parkinson was right on the spot. Gee, reminded me of the great Bill Harrigan when he did that. Gets right down amongst it. If you remember what Billy Harrigan was like, loved it. And the Bulldogs hit the front in the grand final with the kick to come. All about patience.
We're set up for a great finish here. This field has been no stranger to tight games. The high school finals being played on Wednesday. Wednesday just gone, St. Paul's and De La Salle, 18 all at full time. Went to Golden Point, St. Paul's. Congratulations, brothers. Another one for your trophy cabinet.
Had to feel for De La Salle, the national champions, but you can expect both of those in the first weekend of September to be facing off in the national schools competition, I can imagine. Courts, this to give them an extension of their lead. Take it out to 4.
Here we go.
Strikes it well and squeezes it inside their left-hand upright. And they get the 100% out of that one. It's 16-12 in favour of the Richmond Bulldogs. Navajo Doyle. You just knew he was always going to do something when he came on. It was just a matter of time. Yes! It's not over yet, though. This is a grand final.
I'll let you know once it's gone 10.
Inside the last 18 minutes. Go Media, Mount Smart Stadium, number 2.
Stay behind here, boys.
There was a tight one last night on the main ground.
Stay behind!
The Warriors got home against Manly.
Oh, wait. It's on you, Francis.
Who'd be a coach?
Yeah, it's gone 10.
Ledger restarts. It's a short one. And look who's up there. James Gavay. Should he just sort of hopped up there. No big leap for James.
Up the square, mate. Hold!
And who's meeting him? It's good old mate Patrick Sibley. Oh, ball's dropped. And knock on called. Navajo Doyle. You just scored a try, son. Don't give your coach heart palpitations. And that's a great place for a new set to start. 35 away from the line. Just watch here.
There we are, boys. That's how he's ruled it. There we are, boys.
Yeah, Richmond with the lead now for the first time today. You just wonder, is 16 points enough? Can they park the bus and dig their heels in defensively? Or are they going to have to score some more points?
Heck no. Keep going.
No early! 2 hands, feet. Both.
Filimawa feeds the scrum for the Pirates. Artinger, haven't seen too much of him. But there's always time.
No more, don't
He's like a jellyfish trying to get him to play the ball.
James, working. Watch it. Easy.
Hang on. Here we go again. Whoa! Nice right from Artinger to Gavay.
Well, he took one and he gave one.
Yeah.
Take back.
No need for that, lads. Although older school folk would love it. Not allowed to promote that sort of stuff anymore.
No, not at all, mate. Save it for the UFC on later today.
I thought that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh, tomorrow.
UFC 292?
I thought it was Sunday today.
No, it's Saturday, mate.
Well, this is my church, Stephen.
Back here, guys. Back to the 40, boys. Leave it out. Back to the 40, James. Take it back to the 40. Come on, mate.
Keep coming, boys.
We got it, boys. Back to 40. Take him back.
Back to the line, fellas.
Francis.
James, all the way, mate.
Behind the red line. Boys. Go, boys. Go back, mate. Behind the red line.
We've got the penalty.
Francis, behind the red line, mate. I'll deal with it. Behind the red line. Go.
By the way, congratulations to Point Chef's manager, Malu Shaf, who was named Manager of the Year in the Fox.
Behind the line.
Lovely fellow. Parky Parkinson.
Time's off.
Time off, all right.
Let's say congratulations to the Howick Hornets too. The girls getting it done today.
James, you working? Over. I've got...
And then James, I'm going to slap it. I'm listening.
So you think we get 2 having 10 in the bin? We're down to 12?
I'll
You
deal with,
think Artinger and Gabay?
We'll see if the touch coach gives us evidence in the case.
Bring James.
James, yeah, well, Gabay's coming out. I'm expecting to see Artinger as well. He's going to get 10 in the bin. Do you think?
I think it might be fair to see one from each side go. Play a bit of 12 on 12.
He doesn't have to come in and slap number 4. You go to the bin.
So Gabay gets 10 in the bin.
Go, mate.
But one would suggest
I'll walk
I'm going to deal with him.
young Levi Artinger might get the same for responding with a clean straight right.
We've got it.
The old counter punch.
Francis, spring side. Go back.
Did he connect?
5.
Oh.
Just listen.
Yeah.
Okay. We had the original penalty against James. Yeah. He's gone to the bin for the slap. He doesn't need to throw the Calio. He's gone for the slap as well. Go to the bin. Okay?
So they've squared the leisure, so to speak.
All is fair in love and war.
Both players who lashed out get 10 in the bin, and we've got just on under 16 to play. Who's the biggest loss?
Well, this opens the game right up, because you'd say with 12 on the field, it would open it up for players like Artinger.
So obviously, boys, going to lift now.
Back to your corners, lads.
What's the option? Okay, switch Nemo's control. Wait! No! Down your foot!
So 12 apiece as far as the men on the field are. Durban, solid all day long.
All the way, boys.
And a little bit of drama in the final stages of the Fox Memorial. Inu. Here comes Big Pat Sipley. Good, strong run. He doesn't have to worry about Gabay. He's still going, Sipley. Chumavavi's waiting. Courts gives away another penalty.
Yeah, I think that's a necessary penalty. I think if he lets Pat up too quick there to play the ball, they're going to be conceding.
Filimar finds Reslav. Reslav only knows one way, straight forward. Tried to get the ball away, but Richmond all too aware of that. Olor is waiting. Finds Durban. Durban was denied before. He'd love a try.
Okay, clear now, boys. Give him space. Hold! Hold!
Red lights flashing for the Bulldogs. Tavita! He's got 2, wanted 3. Ball to Filimauer. Filimauer to Sipley. Sipley still going. Filimauer waiting. Goes left. Goes there for Vakolo. Yes! Vahakolo breaks the Bulldog defence.
They were threatening on that left-hand side. It felt like it was an age for the ball to be played. As soon as it did, Vahakolo's out.
Watch it again. Filimar waits. Vahakolo. Big man on little man. Try. It was the run from Pat Sipley that set it up.
Yeah, he seems to be the platform for everything at the moment. But one-on-one, you're not going to stop Freedom from there.
7 tries for the season now for Freedom Vahakolo. Is that the game changer as the clock ticks down and both sides have just 12 men? They'll get them back with about 5 to play.
Okay.
So Francis Ledger with a little bit more of a challenging conversion attempt. About 2 or 3 in from the commentary touchline and 16 or 17
so it's just,
out.
Just individual standouts now, really.
Well, one might suggest that the bigger loss was James Gavo when you saw what Patrick Sipley do, because normally he'd be running straight into James Gavo.
I think so. You can see Pat Sipley just running rampant on that set. And the man who's on Pat Patrol, there he is.
But yeah, no, that's all good.
Right now he's on floor patrol. So Francis Ledger with a monster kick in the state of the game. It's currently 16 all. Could 2 points be enough to take home a 6th Fox title?
Coming in.
Strikes it, comes back around, and he does it. Ledger puts the Pirates, the defending champions, back in front. It's 18-16.
Yeah, just set up for the short. He's right for the
Hasn't missed one all day. Mind you, the first 2 have been pretty handy. That one was more of a challenging one.
Mate. I'll go long.
Yeah, it was testing. Ice in his veins, though. He's the man with all the experience. And he is the captain of this Point Chef Pirate ship.
Coming to you, Corey. Gotcha. Time it out there. Stay behind.
Still 2 points in this match. James Gabay on the bench, along with Levi Artinger for a little bit of a fracas on the field. They'll come back with about 5.5 minutes to play.
Off the legs! Straight marker! All the way, Blades! Push him, Blades! Go, one. Stay on. Okay, no more Blades! Straight marker!
Yeah, so Point Chef now.
Go, two. He's dropped.
They'll be trying to get to the kick on the last.
Go, Blades! What I hear? Go, three. Stay on. Watching him. He's on now.
Filimawa away. Looks for White. White back on the field. Still going White. No one's stopping him. 10 out for the Point Chevalier Pirates. On a roll now.
Yeah, they're good.
Warning bells ringing for the Bulldogs. Here comes Retzlaff. Gets one away. Tumavavi steps again. Boom. Tumavavi. Held up.
Held up, boys. Time off. Last tackle, Molly. On the team, mate.
Held up just. Look at the work of Sioning Ahi there. He came up with a try saver on Tavita earlier.
Hold. Go last.
That's another huge tackle.
That's fine.
Yeah, they come again. Loose ball goes out. Who's waiting out there on the wing? Francis Ledger. The ball's still alive and has been taken out by the Richmond Bulldogs. Just sense a little bit of panic in the Bulldog defensive line at the moment.
We're only 2 points down, but there's a bit of panic and there is a little bit of desperation.
All the way to your line, boys.
Ledger, a little spinneroonie.
How about Francis Ledger, right?
We're just doing nothing into something. There's a fresh set now.
Retzlaff. He had Big Pat Sipley beside him. He wanted to be front row to front rower. Filimawa. Tumavave. Short ball for Vahakolo. Unable to spin and score.
Release, boys. No hands. Make the line.
Tumavave waiting.
He's early.
White is the decoy. Filimawa. Big ball. This goes behind the Bulldog, the Point Chef Pirates.
Yeah. You're 10 metres late. Who's 10 metres late? It's quick. It's not quick.
Was there any value in the 2 points here?
He's well early. On the line, mate.
You put yourself beyond a penalty.
Well, if I was Ivan Cleary, I'd say yes. Retzlaff! If there are points on offer, you always take them. I always thought that was the call.
Keep your eyes on Sipley.
Olo
Surrender!
does a wheelie on the spot. Retzlaff interdicting half. Here comes Harry. Harry wants to try. Durbin keeps bumping those legs. Still going. Finally brought down by Shuninahe. Oloa.
Line's fine, yeah.
Inu. Sipley close.
Shot!
Not close enough.
Hold. Go for. I've got ground.
Inu may have snuck one. Inu may have snuck a try here. He has.
You got the mark, mate.
Richmond were looking elsewhere. Zensei Inu has scored potentially what could be the easiest try of the grand final.
Well, I think he played the ball on the try line. All he had to do was touch it.
And that has really blown this game apart. Barky Parkinson was right there. He saw it. Watch closely. The ball is there. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Try. Ooh.
Good job, Puck, yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Try given, 22-16.
It's obviously definitely the short one.
Here is the big kick.
Yeah, this is it.
They're a converted try ahead. Clock's against the Bulldogs now. One might suspect with the way Francis Ledger has been kicking, the 8-point advantage is going to be critical. Put your house on this one.
Okay, I'll come quick, man. Yep.
Ledger to take the Pirates out to an 8-point lead. And a step closer to a 6th premiership.
Here we go.
Smooth as honey. And Francis Ledger takes the score up to 24 points to 16. And the work is going to have to be greater.
Well, that 8-point lead now, that's a game changer. Because what's worked for Richmond today is playing patient, getting to their end of their set. But now with 2 tries down, you're going to have to try something. You're going to have to roll the dice a little bit now. The clock is against them.
Have to play away from what you're used to. The defending champions, an 8-point lead as we go into the final stages of the 2023 Fox Memorial Finals. Pat Sipley winds up and hits the front line.
Release, please! On the white line. Yeah. Time's off.
Ooh, don't look good there.
Patrick. Blood. Your blood, mate. Blood.
Patrick Sipley has been
That's the one to be on the line.
the consummate warrior today. Battered, bruised, bleeding. Don't you love rugby league?
Oh, I love it. I love Pat's work today. Simply the best. He's a one-man pirate ship on his own, that guy.
James Gavay knows that his absence has potentially cost them points.
Speaking of nose, did he catch one on that in that altercation?
I wasn't going to say it. He sort of shrugged it off.
On the line.
Redslaff will play the ball on the 30-metre line inside Pirates territory.
Hold, go one.
How the Pirates play this next 6 minutes will be interesting to watch, where they just play it safe.
Well, they've got that luxury now. They can tuck it up the jumper and put the pressure back on Richmond.
Oh, guess who's back?
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
Yep. Gavay's back.
Go free.
Wrestler felt that.
Shut the game up.
In flies Sioninahe. They're going to have to step up their D now if they try to unsettle the Pirates. Inu, the try scorer.
Yeah, they're good.
Picked up by Jeremiah Potu.
That's okay.
Bounces off. Sensei Inu is about half his size.
Go one. Watching James in the rush.
Look at this.
They've got to make the effort to get behind the ball here, Richmond.
No more. Get off. Get off.
The wingers are staying wide. They look like they're
going to shift it. Side, mate.
One out running is not going to do any good in this situation when you've got 5.5 minutes to play in a grand final,
Good job, mate.
of which the defending champions, the Point Chevalier Pirates, are leading by 8. Only been behind once in the match. When Navajo Dawes scored in the second half, they were down 16-12, but they've thrown in tries to Vahakolo and Sensei Inu.
Hold. Go. Not late.
Right side, good.
Courts goes to the air. Morsan Newton was waiting.
Supports it.
Gets the ball back. It's still alive, but straight to the hands of the Point Chevalier Pirates. Well, they had to chance it around. That's Artinga back on the field for up. There's 10 in the bin. Beautiful ball held by Francis Ledger for Oli Chumabave.
Get off!
He's going to get up slowly, suck up a little bit of gas and time. Retzlaff. Whoa! Herman's Retzlaff met by Sioninahe, but we know that wasn't the way you're supposed to tackle. Woo! Sioni's an angry man. Retzlaff smiling. Throw some more of that at me. Watch it.
Big man on big man. Sioningahe, he's been a game breaker today. So many big plays. Big carries and big tackles, just like that one.
So Fuka is back on.
White line.
And we've got 3 and a bit minutes to play in the grand final.
Take it easy on the line. Easy here.
It's starting to look like the Point Chevalier Pirates will defend their title from 2022. Make it Fox title number 6, and it's Ken Nahe on Retzlaff. Retzlaff gets up smiling, loving it. Pat Sipley, is he a target now? No. Strong carry, stays low. Just inside the 30 of Dogs territory. Filimauer has come alive in the last 20 minutes.
Up to get 7.
Oli Chumavave waiting. Filimauer goes down. Time off is called. Just on 3 minutes to play.
You gonna play the ball, mate? Push on, boys. Blaze, I need you in closer, mate. Push on! Go,
All right, back underway now. 3 minutes left in the second half.
Okay, no more Blaze! Yeah,
Point Chev on the 10.
Coach Maeli Hulfanger, a little nervous, shouldn't be. Dylan Tavita, Inu.
Last one, Maya! All the way to the line.
Last tackle. Do they seal it here?
Yeah, play on.
Fukuwhaka.
Last tackle, boys. Just wait for me, boys, wait for me. Wait!
Yeah, he's happy just to die with the ball there. And he's in the right part of the field. Richmond, 98 metres to go. And only 4 tackles.
Go one.
Yeah, strong holding goes, mate.
What's that on, 7? The ball!
Jeremiah Portu with the ball. It looks like it might be a bridge too far for the Richmond Bulldogs.
They'd have to score this set, wouldn't they?
Have to. 8 points the difference. 24-16 in favour of the Pirates. Kamuhemu, who's been solid all day. They go wide. Ball drops by Xiaowi Tongiu straight back into the hands of the Point Chevalier Pirates. Look at Dylan DeVita. Winding the crowd up. Concentrate on the game, son. Still in play. This is Matthew White. He's been good since coming on. Just solid, direct. Vahakolo, try scorer. Filimauer. Back inside for Herman Retzlaff, who's been amongst it in the last 10. Survived the hit from Sioninahe.
White! You're good, you're good.
Dylan Tavita with the drop goal. Charged down, ref in the way.
The mutual infringement going back to the previous play
Play the ball. Yep, good job.
The mutual infringement going back to the previous play the ball.
And the Point Chevalier Pirate fans starting to celebrate. Time is well against the Richmond Bulldogs.
The mutual infringement is back to
Well, you got to think, Stephen, that a win here today just stamps the mark on a decade of dominance, I think. Since they won in 2013, it's been 8 grand finals since for Point Chev.
Wins in 2013, 14, 15, 18 and last year. They can make it title number 6 here. And they look on track to do it, the Pirates. Big ball out for Dylan Tavita. Francis Ledger, Their skipper leads by example. Gets one away for Artinger. It's still alive.
Last one now.
5 and last.
Don't work in, Francis.
Francis Ledger just lying all over Jeremiah Schuster.
Hold, go. Not late.
Evan Retzlaff around the decoy. And Tavita with another drop goal. Sends it wide. But it's too late. I think Coach Hufanga is going to be one very happy coach.
This will be 0, mate.
Hit him up now. He's on wait. Go there. Yep.
The Bulldogs, they have been mighty, mighty Bulldogs, but it's not going to be their day today. It's going to be the day for the Point Chevalier Pirates. And there it is. The Point Chevalier Pirates triumph in 2023 with a 2014-16 win over the Richmond Bulldogs. And they make it title number 6. And they win the Fox Memorial.
Well, you look at this last 10 years of rugby league, it's just absolutely painted green and white. Similar to Mount Albert in the 80s, Northcote in the early 90s. You've got to look at this Point Chev team and just think, dynasty.
You do have to wonder what might have been if James Gavay had not been sent to the bin along with Artinger. Artinger probably wasn't missed as much as Gavay was for the Richmond Bulldogs.
Yeah, they seem to be all shaking hands now. But it was the altercation that saw James Gavay sent off. But they're all mates and it's all love at the end of the day.
So all's fair in love and war, and it was a little bit of a war out there on Go Media Mount Smart Stadium number 2. Dylan Tavita, what a game he had. 2 tries in the first half, one a sneaky one. There was only 2 points in it with about 15 to play. And it was the real cheeky try right on the try line of the Bulldogs that Sensei Inu took. And Francis Ledger, how proud is he? Leads by example as the skipper for the Point Chevalier Pirates. Here's Patrick Sipley. What a game he had. Had spent some time on the bin, but he got a cut to the head and a whack on the chops. Ankle taped. True warrior of what this game of rugby league is all about. And commiserations to the Richmond Bulldogs supporters and the team themselves. They certainly gave as good as they got, and they were well in this hunt. Dylan Tavita, congratulations, pal. Nice game played. This Fox Memorial is going for many, many years. It wasn't actually called the Fox Memorial until 1931. After Edward Vincent Fox. He played for the North Shore, played for Auckland. And then he was injured in World War I and wasn't able to play again. And then the shield was named in his honour in 1931. From 1931 on, it was called the Fox Memorial title, or Fox title. So presentation's not too far away. The final score here in the 2023 Fox Memorial Premiership Final. The Point Chevalier Pirates are champions again. They go back-to-back, 24-16 over the Bulldogs.
shout out to the ARL aunties. They have been promoting alcohol-free, positive sideline behaviour, making sure that everybody is encouraging everybody to enjoy rugby league.
The Point Chevalier Pirates are champions in 2023 of the Fox Memorial Premiership. Let's go down on the ground. Anthony Gallagher is one of the key players.
The crowd in the background. All right, I'm down here with a battered and bruised Pat Siffley. Pat, that battle with you and James Gavay was one for the ages, mate. What was your focus coming into this final?
Oh, to be honest, it was just getting through the game. But you know, big props to James Gavay. He's a close friend of mine, so you know, props to him and his team. But got one of the youngins, Harry Durbin, the prop to have a go with him, and he did quite well. So I was able to just watch Harry do all the hard work.
Mate, props to yourself. You were unbelievable today. What does it mean for this team, and how do you sum up the last 10 years for Point Chev?
Oh, you know, it means a lot, you know, especially for the club. We've had boys come and go, you know, throughout the years, but you know, we've always held a standard and tried to keep that standard throughout those years. And you know, I think with the amount of grand finals that we've been in, you know, it's actually sticking. So yeah,
get in there and enjoy it, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thanks, brother.
Patrick Sipley, one of the good ones today here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium, a stadium that was packed out and sold out for this 2023 final. There's the final score, 24-16. There wasn't too much between either side at all. 4 tries to 3, though, was the difference. One missed conversion by Beau Courts. But in the end, it was all the Point Chevalier Pirates have gone back-to-back and won their 6th premiership. Let's get ready now for the presentation.
Hey, everyone. Just want to say a big thanks to our supporters for coming out. It's been a long time coming for our team. It's been a long journey this year. You know, sorry we couldn't get it done for you guys, but you know, we're going to continue to build, and we're going to try to get back here next year as well. To Point Chev, congratulations, boys. You guys set the standard every year, but yeah, we'll be trying to come back next year. Thanks so much.
Nice words, brother. The runners up, ladies and gentlemen, the Richmond Bulldogs. And now, before I invite the captain of your winning team to come up, it is my great pleasure to announce the most valuable player. And of course, this is named after Doug Price. So now, before we hand over the Fox Memorial Shield, we'd like to name the Doug Price Memorial Medal. This has been selected by Todd Price and will be presented by Doug's great-grandchildren, Awatia and Nixon. Round of applause. Oh, come on, you'll do better than that. And escorted by Brittany and Mason. And the Doug Price Memorial Finals most valuable player, ladies and gentlemen, Oli Tumivavu. You stay there.
Come to bend over. Put the middle out. See that? This one. Thank you.
Could I please ask the captain of the Point Chevalier Pirates to come forward, and as he comes forward to say a few words, could I ask the Point Chevalier Pirates to receive their medals before we hand over the shield? Francis?
Thank you very much. Firstly, I just want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing each and every person here safely. I just want to thank the crowd. Whether you're Point Chev, whether you're Richmond, if it wasn't for you guys turning up today, this wouldn't be possible. We know that, again, they love us or they hate us. We're here to support the game of rugby league. And again, we're all grateful and thankful that each and every person got to walk off the field safely. To the Richmond boys, honestly, to Haynes all the way down to Kazza, all the way down to Jimmy and all the boys here, what you guys have done for Richmond is fucking something awesome that's never been done in a while. So for you guys to be here and put on the performance, do your whole club proud, that's what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, you guys are the future of what's going on. If you guys stay together, I guarantee you guys will be fucking here back again. Well, nothing but love. Haynes, Jeff, Al, all of you, JT, everyone over there, from the coaching staff, but nothing but love. Again, I will always say this, and I got love for each and every one of you, and I don't care whether you dislike us or whatever. My love for Richmond will always be there. So appreciate you, boys. Just on behalf of me as the captain and the boys all behind me, what a season that we had, boys. We had a whole group of new boys, young boys, keen boys. Then we had some retirement boys like myself and Sips still running around. Again, a lot of this here gets to be seen, but it's everything that happens behind the scenes. We got Robbo, Ortex, we got all our sponsors, we got all our helpers from Barapeta to Pete, to our physio, Gav, each and every person, Manu, we got our little coach over here, Ellie, as well. Everyone from the reserves all the way up to us boys. Fuck, it's always been us and it'll always be us. Yeah, so for me, nothing but love to be able to lead you boys out today. And it's always fucking, let's celebrate tonight. Love yous.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to now ask Francis Ledger to come forward and accept the 2023 Fox Memorial Shield from the CEO of Auckland Rugby League, Rebecca Russell. Francis. The 2023 Fox Memorial Champions, the Point Chevalier Pirates! Back-to-back champions, ladies and gentlemen.
In 2023, your champions of the Fox Memorial Shield are the Point Chevalier Pirates. They go back-to-back and make it title number 6, proving that they are one of the most dominant teams in the last decade of Auckland Rugby League. And it wraps up a stunning club season that presented Wednesday Night League for the first time since the 1970s and was a huge hit on the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel and also on Sky Sport. Our thanks to the likes of Stream Shop, Dynasty Sports, Sky Television, Farrelly Photos, Datum Project, Sedum, but most importantly to the hard-working team at Auckland Rugby League and to all the clubs, the teams, the managers and the supporters that have made this season possible. The Rugby League season doesn't stop, but right now it's time to party in Point Chevalier. They are your 2023 Fox Memorial Shield champions and they certainly deserve it. Until next time, take care.